words of our Divine Mother from the book Words of the Mother, Volume 14, page 140, topic Peace and Silence, subtopic Calm. Our Divine Mother says, be very careful to remain always calm and peaceful, and let an integral equanimity establish itself more and more completely in your being. Do not allow your mind to be too active and to live in a turmoil. Do not jump to conclusions from a superficial view of things. Always take your time, concentrate and decide only in quietness. Question: Sweet Mother, for several days I have been suffering a lot. It is the inner being that suffers and always wants to unite with the divine consciousness, but cannot because of the outer consciousness. Mother, really I am suffering. For that our Divine Mother says, you know that it is indispensable to be calm. You must try hard to become calm. Then in the calm, pray to the Lord Sri Aurobindo to give you the right consciousness. Pray in all sincerity, with faith and trust. Your prayer will surely be granted one day. Question: Sweet Mother, sometimes I become absolutely quiet. I speak to no one, but just remain very silent within myself, only thinking of the divine. Is it good to keep this state constantly? For this our Divine Mother says, it is an excellent state which one can keep quite easily, but it must be sincere. I mean, it should be not a mere appearance of calm, but a real and deep calm which spontaneously keeps you silent. Our Divine Mother says, the first step is perfect calm and equanimity. You must learn to be calm and quiet even in the midst of difficulties. This is the way to overcome all obstacles. Question: Sweet Mother, can calm give a solution to all problems? For this our Divine Mother says, yes, but for this the calm must be perfect in all the parts of your being, so that the power may express itself through it. So that the experience does not become dangerously distorted and painful, you must keep an absolute calm. It is only in peace and calm that the divine forces expresses itself and acts. It is very good to have recovered the calm. It is in the calm that the body can increase its receptivity and gain the power to contain. Our Divine Mother says, do not confuse calm with inertia. Calm is self-possessed strength, quiet and conscious energy, mastery of the impulses, control over the unconscious reflexes. In work, calm is a source of efficiency and an indispensable condition for perfection. Increase the inner rest, it must become a rest always present even in the midst of the greatest activity, and so steady that has nothing the power to shake it off. And then you will become a perfect instrument for the manifestation. Let me repeat that. Our Divine Mother says, increase your inner rest. It must become a rest that is always present even in the midst of a greatest activity, and so steadily that nothing has the power to shake off that rest, and then you will become a perfect instrument for the manifestation. Next topic, quiet. Our Divine Mother says, surely to be quiet is not tamas. In fact, it is only in quietness that the proper thing can be done. What I call quietness is to do the work without being disturbed by anything, and to observe everything without being disturbed by anything. Be quiet. We have only to work patiently without being disturbed by anything, and keep unshaken the faith in the inevitable victory. Quietness, a calm and a concentrated strength, so quiet that nothing can shake it. This is the indispensable basis for the integral realization. The more a person is quiet in front of all occurrences, equal in all circumstances, and keeps a perfect mastery of himself and remains peaceful in the presence of whatever happens, the more he has progressed towards the goal. In quietness, you will feel that the divine force, help, and protection are always with you. In quietness, you will feel, says our Divine Mother, you will feel that the divine force, help, and protection are always with you. At the hour of danger, a perfect quietness is required. When one remains perfectly quiet without any fear, nothing serious can happen. The only thing you have to do is to remain quiet, undisturbed, solely turned towards the divine. The rest is in his hands. That is always the best thing to do, to keep quiet, open and call and wait for the descent. Be quiet always, calm, peaceful, and let the force work in your consciousness through the transparency of a perfect sincerity. It is only in quietness and peace that one can know what is the best thing to do. The storm is only at the surface of the sea. In the depths, all is quiet. The storm is only at the surface of the sea. In the depths, all is quiet. Question, sweet mother, I have come to a point where I do not seem to understand anything. I do not lack any idea or understand in terms of words. What I lack is a sense of reality, a force of being and direction. It is not at all a happy state of affairs. For this, our Divine Mother says, you told me that last night, and as you were somewhat restless, I told you, first of all, you must be quiet. The whole thing was very vivid, and I appreciate the power of your thought, but I insist on the necessity of being calm and quiet. It is indispensable. With love and blessings. Our Divine Mother says, don't get agitated. Keep quiet and everything will be all right. With my love and blessings. It is in quietness, peace, and silence that the spiritual forces act. All agitation and excitement comes from an adverse influence. The true power is always quiet. Restlessness, agitation, impatience are the sure signs of weakness and imperfection. Keep quiet, try to detach yourself and observe a witness to prevent all possibility of acting on impulse. It is not in the outward circumstance that you must look for quietness. It is from inside yourself. Deep inside the being, there is a peace that brings quietness in the whole being down to the body if we allow it to do so. It is that peace you must seek, and then you will get the quietness you wish for. Quietness is always good and even indispensable for a true and lasting progress. Blessings. Peace is the next topic. Our Divine Mother says the peace must be immense, the quietness deep and still, the calm unshakable, and the trust in the divine ever increasing. It is by a quiet and strong and persistent peace that the true victories can be won. It is only in tranquility and peace that one can know what is the best thing to do. Truly, peace is badly needed. Without peace, the simplest thing makes at once a big fuss. Nowhere will you be able to find peace unless you have peace in your heart. If you ask from within for peace, it will come. When the heart and the mind are at peace, the rest naturally follows. There is no greater peace than that of a pure mind. Solace in the mind, a silent peace. The vast peace and calm are there ready for you to open to them and receive them. Let the vast peace of the divine penetrate you entirely and initiate all your moments. Let the peace be manifested in you more and more constantly and integrally. Let the divine peace always reign in your heart and mind. In peace and inner silence, you will be more and more conscious of the constant presence. In peace and silence, the eternal manifests. Let nothing trouble you, and the eternal will manifest. It is in an unshakable peace that can be found the true power. It is in peace that knowledge and power are truly effective. The divine peace must dwell constantly in our hearts. It is the most complete peace, serenity, and equality, that all is the divine, even as the divine is all. Peace of mind must be acquired not through favorable circumstances but through inner transformation. It is from the divine that a sadhak receives peace. Our Divine Mother says, it is from the divine that the sadhak receives a peace quite independent from outer circumstances. Let me repeat, it is from the divine that the sadhak receives a peace quite independent from outward circumstances. Turn towards the divine, aspire for the real inner peace, and you will get enough peace to carry on your work without any disturbance. Blessings. Be peaceful, confident in the divine working.